Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Bucker Designs. This week I am playing with the Humble Home Bundle. This is a stamp and punch bundle from our holiday catalog. And at first glance you think it's just a Christmas stamp set, but it's not. This is a Christmas card, I will say, but I have my next video will be a non-Christmas card because there are sentiments here that are great for the rest of the year. But of course it is November, so I am in the Christmas mood and we're going to make this cute little Christmas card. All right, the first thing that you're going to need to do is a whole bunch of embossing. So I have pecan pie, basic black, and real red. And I've got my embossing accessories kit here. And we are going to start here on our pecan pie piece. And we're actually going to stamp the house 3 different times. Now, take a look at the punch. You need to space your house out, don't put them right next to each other because these little circle and square might get in the way and punch your second design out or your next design. So space them out pretty good, okay? So 1, 2, and 3. And that's with Versamark ink. And we're going to take our white embossing powder and sprinkle that all over. Get a little bit right there. Now, if you notice on the first house, I have created a red door. So we're going to do that also by stamping the house on real red. And we're just going to use our scissors to cut that one out. But we still need to emboss it. And really, we just need the door, so I'm not going to worry about covering the whole house. All right, next I'm going to do the sentiment. And I actually pulled a sentiment from another stamp set, which I had sitting here. Here it is. Across the room, of course. And it's called Peaceful Season. So I am using Love from Our Home to Yours. All right, and we're going to stamp that right in the middle. And we're also going to emboss that with white. Make sure you get it all covered. All right, now that embossing buddy that I use, this thing right here, is great because it removes any static that you may have on your paper. And it will hopefully keep you from getting too many little granules, if you will. And I do have some. Black seems to really just kind of be an anomaly. They really like to stick, I guess because they really show up on the black. So make sure you get them all out of the way. And then grab your heat tool. And we are going to just hit it with a heat tool for about 10 or 15 seconds. It takes a little while to warm up, but once it does, you'll see that white turn bright and shiny. Okay, now we'll do all 3 of these houses. All right, once they are done, you're going to grab that punch, and our punches do have this lock on the bottom that is great for storage. So undo the lock, and we're going to fit it in here. So my goal was for these to look like little gingerbread houses, and so that's why I chose pecan pie. You could also stamp them with ink on colored cardstock, or you could use the brick image if you want to make them colored. Now I'm going to just take my paper snips and just very carefully cut around this door like this. There we go. And I'm just going to take a dot of glue and put that right there in the middle of one of my houses, just like that. All right, so now we need to get our cut and emboss machine. We're going to use a die that is from the Hearts and Hugs dies, this long banner. We're also going to emboss, heat emboss, or dry emboss this time, our hexagon. So let's do this first. Run this through. And I have my handle on the wrong side, of course. Let's see if I can turn it. There we go. All right. There's our long and skinny sentiment. And then I have already used our nested essential dies to cut out a basic white hexagon. And we're going to put it in the snowflake embossing folder. And we're going to run that through to give it just a little bit of snow texture. Hopefully you guys can see that in the video. All right, let's put our card together. I have a pecan pie card base. I have a piece of our Take a Bow designer series paper. I'm going to use that candy cane stripe, and I'm going to mount it on a piece of real red. Now the measurements for all of these pieces are on a free PDF over there on my blog, so grab that. You can download it or print it. It has 2 other Humble Home projects as well on there for you. All right, put that right in the middle with dimensionals. Now let's take our hexagon. And we're going to put that down like this. It should fit right across the card perfectly. And then we will take our 2 houses that do not have the red door. And let's set those on here now. We may have to space these out, but let's see if we can do this. Let me go a little bit further. And then we'll take this one, and I'm actually going to make this one a little bit higher and put 2 dimensionals on it right in the middle, and put that right there. Okay, then last but not least, and really if I had planned ahead, my black dimensionals would be best for this. And we're going to put that right below there like that. And then we'll get this ribbon, and this ribbon is an online exclusive, so if you're looking for it, you got to go to the website. You won't find it in the catalog. We have a bunch of products that are online exclusives. They are available to everyone. You just have to look online. So this is a really fun, festive ribbon. I like to play around with these loops so we get them facing the front. If you play around with it, it usually will do what you want it to do. You got to tell it who's boss. All right, mini glue dot. My glue dots are a mess. Let's see if I can find one. All right, like that. Actually, I did it backwards, didn't I? Let's try that again. Let's get a glue dot, another glue dot, and stick that. There we go, like that. Now, on the inside, I've been really trying to give my card insides extra attention lately. So I'm going to put a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white. Then I'm going to take a strip of that same designer series paper, put that right there, and then I just really like this fat heart that's in the stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that in pecan pie right there. And that's it. All right, now make sure you guys click the link, hop over to my blog, and grab that free PDF, and let me know if you have any questions. Happy stamping, everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.